What's poppin', people? It's your boy Smasher here, back with another video. Today we got 7.4.4 and we're going to be taking on the Mojo boss. So we're going to be taking this path right here. It is another power shield path. So as you can see here, we got power shield, and then basically you only gain power when you're blocking or when you parry, and then if you have buffs, the defender is going to gain power. So basically what you want to do is parry to gain a bunch of power, then keep holding block, then parry, keep holding block, and then once you get enough power, throw a special, and because of power shield, it's going to do 400% more damage, but all your basic attacks are going to deal no damage. Just keep in mind the opponent is also going to gain a bunch of power in this fight. And as you see there, I went to dash in at him and he just threw a special at me. So yeah, be careful with that. For this path, you can use some power control people like Doom. He doesn't really do that well here. You'll see later. But yeah, I would recommend Nimrod for this instead of Future Ant-Man. I just wanted to try somebody new because I always use Nimrod. But yeah. By the way, guys, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And yeah. So here we're just building up to special 2. We got the disintegration on him and it does a lot of damage right there, but we're gonna need another special 2 to end this fight because he's still at about 50% health. So as you see here, we're just gonna keep the surging swarm up. I want to stay in surging swarm, and then we're just gonna keep dexing his specials. Obviously they're not the hardest to dex. I do find his special 2 a bit difficult to dex, but his special 1's pretty easy. And there I messed up. I ended my combo in a light attack and it did a special 1 and I just messed up the timing, so that was a bit of a blunder on my part. But yeah, I don't know, this fight just took me way too long. I don't know why. We finally throw it here and end the fight though. And yeah, 1 fight down, 5 to go. Plus the boss. We will talk about the boss right now. It is Mojo, and it's actually a pretty easy boss. You just want to bring any science champs. Hulk is the best though, because he does already have degen resistance, but yeah, you want to bring Hulk for that. My thought here was that I could build to Gamma Rage and throw a big fat special 2 and end the fight, probably in 1 special 2, because Hulk's special 2 does so much damage. However, that just didn't happen. Plus, this guy, he just went to special 3, which is unfortunate. Obviously, that special 2, I wasn't in Gamma Rage yet. But even when I do get to Gamma Rage, the special attack does not do as much damage as I thought. So, I don't know. Hulk's probably not the best for this path. But for the boss, you're going to want him. So that's why I brought him in. So, as you can see here, we're almost in Gamma Rage. We got 12 Furies. We need to get to 15. We've taken a lot of damage in this fight because of Punisher getting to a special 3. Plus, all his special attacks are undexable, so you just have to block it or just get hit by it like I just did. But yeah, be careful with this fight. Obviously, the block damage can get bad, and if he gets a special 3, that's not what you want. But yeah, the special 1 there does a lot of damage and thankfully ends the fight because I think I would have died if that didn't kill him. Next up is Odin, and we're going to be using Doom. Once again, I thought Doom's power control would be good here, but I tried a Doom cycle and it didn't end up working, and I actually end up getting hit by another special 3 in this fight. You know, not the cleanest gameplay from me in this video, but at the end of the day, we still beat the path without dying at all. So it's not that bad. But yeah, obviously this path is a bit more difficult than the last path, which was like the easiest path in all of Act 7. But Power Shield is obviously not the toughest node. It actually helps a lot of champs that do big special damage, you know, like Apocalypse, Kitty Pryde, CGR. You can bring those people in. And since they already do so much special damage, with that 400% special damage boost, it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. Especially like CGR, obviously, and then if you use boosts and a cosmic power boost, then it's gonna be really fun. But yeah, here I tried to doom cycle. He ended up getting the special 3 before I could throw my special 1 somehow, and we obviously take a bunch of damage, but we're not gonna die. We're actually gonna get Odin down without dying here, believe it or not. But yeah, not the hardest fight obviously, but just be careful with the power gain. The special 2 is gonna finish him off right here, and we're gonna move on to the next fight. So on to the next fight here against Gambit, another defender who is pretty easy. His specials are not hard to dodge. His special 1 is pretty easy to dodge. Special 2 is really easy to dodge. And yeah, so I'm using Future Ant-Man again. Obviously, like I said, I would recommend Nimrod because he's just the best tech in the game. But if you're good with Future Ant-Man, then use him. If you're good with another tech champion, use them. But ideally, you want to use someone that already has a lot of special damage, and Nimrod really falls into that category. His special 2 does a bunch of damage against mutants. And yeah, so as you see here, we're trying to build up to special 2. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying the defenders have been so defensive. If you watch this guy, he's just going to keep dashing back and holding block and not letting me intercept him. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't know what's going on. If it's just like this path or this node or whatever, or if it's like an update that they made to the game. But I don't know. I just found that the AI is so much more defensive lately. They just dash back, hold block, and they don't like dash at me so I can intercept them. It's just really annoying. Comment down below if you guys are having that problem as well. We have 2 bars of power now. We're just waiting for that disintegration timer to go up, and there it is. We're throwing the special 2, and is it enough? Yes, it is. So, Gambit down, on to the next one, which is Gwenpool. Now, once again, very easy defender. Both her special attacks are really easy to dodge. There is one thing with her kit, though, where, like, she can't die to, like, a special attack at the end of the fight or something like that. You'll see it here. She, like, stopped at 1% health instead of dying. So just be careful with that. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see here I got pretty confused by what happened because I thought the special would kill her and then it didn't. So yeah, just be careful with that. She can survive with like 1% health for some reason. Like as you see here, I'm throwing the special 2. It should definitely kill, but then somehow it doesn't, and she has like 1%. But then she just dies to then incinerates, so it doesn't really matter. Also, drop a like on the video for me uploading 3 days in a row. Alright, so finally, the last defender on this path is Knull, who can obviously be a very tricky defender, especially with a lot of power gain. Actually, the power gain kind of helps, because with Knull, you want to bait his special 2. If you let him throw a special 1, it's kind of game over for you. You're going to have inverted controls. He's going to go unblockable. It's just a bad day. So you really want him to get to special 2. As you see there, we got him to special 2. I messed up there. I accidentally threw that too late. But it's fine. We take a bunch of damage. But now we're in a little bit of trouble. We're backed up into the corner. The special 2 hits us. It's not looking good. And there, I let him throw a special 1. So it's really not looking good for me right now. But as you see here, Sunspot is absolutely ridiculous, and there we go, end the fight in 1 special 2. And yeah, so on to the boss now, Mojo. Basically, every time you get a degen, you know how Mojo puts that degen on you sometimes. If you like complete a challenge, you get that like poison and it turns into degen. Basically, every time you get that, if you knock Mojo down, they will get it instead. Sorry, I don't know if Mojo is a guy or a girl, but Mojo will get the degen instead. So that's basically the whole game plan. You kind of want the degens on you, and then you knock Mojo down, and then they get the degen instead. So you can read the nodes there. The other thing to note is bubble shield. So you can block 10 hits, and then after that, the 11th hit is going to be unblockable, but it's really not that big of a deal. I'm using Scorpion here, even though Hulk would be a better option. It's just my Hulk here was low health. But yeah, Scorpion worked just fine. We're just going to do the classic Scorpion thing of building up the debuffs and just letting Mojo throw specials and pretty much killing himself by the power stings. But yeah, as you see there, the degens on him are doing a lot of damage. So there we go. I got a degen on me. Now watch, I'm going to knock him down. Now the degen is on Mojo, and it just does a bunch of damage. This is definitely the easiest boss in 744. The other ones are actually pretty tough, so I highly recommend going with Mojo. Actually, I take that back. I thought this was 745 for a second. The Annihilus, you can obviously do that pretty easily with Absorber Man. So if you have Absorber Man, you could go with the Annihilus. Same thing with Super Scroll. He can be done with like any Mystic, but Absorber Man is obviously my favorite. And yeah, but I don't know. This Mojo fight is probably still the easiest. As you can see here, you just get so much extra damage from that degen, and it's really not that hard at all, this fight. So yeah, if you guys have a strong science, especially like Hulk or Scorpion, this fight is going to be really easy. But if you have Absorber Man, you might want to go for Annihilus, but just keep in mind that Annihilus can be a bit tricky sometimes. And yeah, just like that, the fight is over, the path is over. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 2,000. We'll see you guys again very soon. Peace out.